Hi, welcome to another episode of Blaine Builds. This is a little different. What we're going to build is dinner. So my wife prefers a New York strip. I prefer ribeye. I'm going to do some extra large shrimp, a little surf and turf. Got asparagus we're going to have. We're going to make a cauliflower gratin to die for. And then my wife also wanted some corn on the cob for herself. Anyway, I'm going to start seasoning here. So, I'm a big fan of garlic. And then, yeah, there you have it. That's another one of my favorites. So that's going on the steak. I start with the garlic, and then put this on, flip them over, do it again, and then let them sit while room temperature while the shrimp get thawed out. So, I'll show you what they look like when I'm done. So, that's about how much garlic I put on. Season our food, so that's what that looks like. Now I'm just going to keep any potential houseflies off it, and it can sit out here at room temperature. If you don't know, meat should always go to the grill at room temperature, not from the refrigerator. So we'll get started with the other stuff here after the shrimp gets thawed out. Get this flipped around right. So, you know what they say, at least what my brother says, if it ain't got bacon, it ain't worth making. So, fast forward over here, just cleaned that pan, that's just water. And this pan, if you notice, they're both cast iron. I prefer cast iron, some people don't. But this is going to be where the asparagus goes. This is where the cauliflower gratin goes. So I'm going to chop this bacon up, and I'm going to put it in the pan and get that browned off, and then set those vessels aside, waiting for, you got it, the shrimp to thaw out, and then they'll go in the oven after and get started when I start cooking. So I'm going to chop this up. You don't need to watch me do that, but this is how we get down to business. So anyway, bottom line here is what you see is that's about how much I chopped it up. This is just thick sliced bacon. Both are going in there. They're going to get browned up really good, and I'll show you that here in just a bit. So what I have going in this pan right here is this is just some water with some chicken bouillon in there, and what the purpose of that is to pre-boil the cauliflower. So cauliflower, it's much handier to just buy the pre-cut fresh stuff. And we have two grocery stores. We have a Walmart and the Albertsons here, and not a very big town. So anyway, that goes in the pool. It's got to come to a boil and cook, because we want to cook. We're not going to put it in the gratin as is. So bacon's starting to go in on both of these, and we're just going to brown these. I'm going to shut this off. You don't have to watch that for long. So I'm going to, before I shut this off, I'm going to make sure the heat is staying around actually, so nothing sticks, nothing burns. This is just prep for the gratin. I'll probably actually assemble the gratin before everything else is ready to steam, so that's ready to go in the oven while the steak's cooking. One thing I want to mention is for both of these, you want the bacon crispy. You absolutely do not want your bacon. It's going to get soggy anyway, but you're going to get the most flavor out of it. It's crispy. And it's one thing too, some folks don't like chewing on bacon and maybe proceed with raw. I mean, it's fully cooked at this point, but crispy is better. And then get that caramelization to go on there, you're going to get more flavor out of it. This is going to be the pan that we're going to work on the asparagus with. And we'll get a few onions sliced up in there. I'm about ready to turn it off. I think it's ready to go. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it back. Put that back on. Turn that back on. Turn that one off. Leave those up front and center. Then we're looking at these. This is ready. So we'll shut that off. And then okay, I'll be back for you. Okay, while this pan's still hot, I'm going to add some minced garlic. I actually prefer to buy it in this jar. And so we're going to add that into our bacon. Get this boiling. Soon that'll be boiling. Cauliflower doesn't take very long to cook, so soon that'll be boiling. We're going to start with, we're going to put some heavy cream in here, Parmesan cheese, some cheddar cheese, and some more seasoning on top of the garlic, and then it'll be ready to go in the oven. There are a couple of the chunks of like cauliflower here that are kind of small pieces, so it kind of layers in there. So this is a cauliflower gratin or potatoes gratin. That's pronunciation. A lot of folks know it as au gratin. Food Network, I forget who it was. It's pronounced au gratin. So anyway, that's what this is. This whole deal for me. I'm doing a low carb diet. Actually, it's a low carb lifestyle for the most part. And so between the asparagus and the cauliflower and the steak, that's all keto/low carb, and the shrimp would be too. The only thing that's not is the corn. I won't be having any of that, but my wife will be, but she's not doing that. So anyway, I'm gonna punch this out and this rest of the way one. Okay, so what I've done is I've chopped up a little bit of onion. It's probably about a half a cup of onion. Not a fine chop at all, just adding flavor. We want to get it sweetened up, so it's going to go in the pool first with the bacon. Now this is going to be asparagus, and go ahead and get all that goodness. Now, if you notice, I said this is a low carb / keto with the exception of corn. So that being said, this is not a low fat meal. So if you're watching this thinking, oh yeah, this is low fat, no, not even close. It's going to be exactly the opposite of low fat. It's going to be high fat action, but packed full of fat. Okay, so what we've got is this cauliflower is basically ready to go. Remember, I boiled it in chicken stock or chicken bouillon, whatever it is. I'm going to pull it out. I went ahead and added some milk, whole milk, in here. I'm going to pull it out. It's going to get drained off and put it in here, and then I'll add the cheese and set it ready for cooking. So here is cauliflower going in the gratin, and then what I like to do is just take a potato masher, not to actually mash, more or less just flatten it down. So garlic, bacon, a little bit of whole milk, and we're going to add some cream, cheddar cheese, and Parmesan cheese, and then it'll be set and ready to go in the oven in a minute. prepping the corn water. I'm going to put the corn in it for my wife. I like to add about half a teaspoon of salt and then about a tablespoon of table sugar. It makes it taste better. Now that's not low carb, but I know that she'll appreciate this. So it'll be really good. So I'm going to break the corn in half and get it on there to boil. So it's going to take a little while. Alright, so preparation for asparagus. First thing I do is cut this wood off. I'm going to cut it about right here. This is the goats or the donkey. This gets washed. And I'm going to set the phone down and remove that band-aid or, rubber band. Then the shrimp are ready to be put on the skewer. Okay, so now we have the asparagus in the pan sitting on top of the bacon. We're going to put it on a slow simmer because we're about ready to start. And it gets a good dose of Johnny seasoning. That's one of my favorite. Not good for steak in my opinion, but it's one of my favorite vegetables. And actually popcorn, believe it or not. Alright, so we're going to take this lid off here in a minute. We're going to preheat the oven. And the oven's going to go to 400 degrees. Get that preheated. Now I'm going to work on the shrimp. And we'll get those on the skewer. I'm going to do that off camera and then I'll show you how I season those. Okay, that's sizzling away. Corn's ready. This is going in the oven. Have these over on the skewer, and they get a dose of Johnny's. And a little dab of garlic on them. The thing I like to do with these, and I do this with the steak too, I spray pan them so they don't stick to the grill. And I'll spray paint my, I say spray paint, but it's butter flavored stuff. But I'll do the same thing to the steak over there. So I'm going to go light the barbecue, and then you can see what that's like out there. Meanwhile, you can toss and turn. And there on the edge of about where I want to be on simmer. And then the last thing we're going to do is hit it with some fresh ground black pepper. So I'm going to go light the barbecue and go from there. What's funny is my two cats, that's Diesel and Lucy, my two cats, they always come out here and keep me company. They know they're not going to get anything to eat because I don't feed them here. Alright, that's nice and hot. So this is just a gas grill, and my wife likes her steak. She likes hers medium, and I like mine medium rare. So I'm going to try and avoid that spot there that is burning. I'll put hers right there. Cover this. Cover that one. Hers is on. You can give that one a little bit of a head start, and then when I come out I'll bring the shrimp and we'll get that going. Then I'll be out here till we're done. It's hard to do this all one-handed. We'll get it figured out. Alright. Put a little bit of grill mark on that. So I twisted a quarter of a turn there. Meanwhile, I'm going to fire that one back up. And probably fire that one back up for a minute or two. And we're just going to stand guard, keep the flies off of the shrimp. They're not there. So, there's the money pit. Yep. Today was starter day. I got the starter in, but I've got 4 bolts I need to tighten up. And each bolt only gets turned a quarter of a turn every time you make a movement with your hand. My hand, I don't know if you can tell, but the whole top of it's going to be extremely bruised tomorrow. Pretty miserable. But we're going to get there. I'm shooting for a Monday lake trip. So you can see I spent a lot of money on my grill. Mr. Traeger, not at all. Just a gas barbecue grill. Get good results with this stuff. Alright, I think she's looking good there. Yeah, good grill marks. Okay, so alright, take this fatty sucker of mine. It's going to go fresh spot on the grill. Turn that down just a little bit. And keeping the flies off. Those get the top notch treatment as in on the top. Close that up. Take this out. Take all this back in and prep for food. Okay, it just took just enough time to go ahead and wash this shrimp back done. Good to be flipped. This is looking good. Put it over here. These are a little flip. A lot of people are big fans of soaking your skewers. I found it doesn't matter whether I soak them or not. Here. Okay. Now we just stand guard and keep the flies off everything. Oh, looks like we got a wasp over here. It has smelled food. So, what's up, Lucy? Lucy, what you doing? What are you doing? We rescued her out of a neighbor's wood pile, and she was just a kitten, but she was a hellcat. She used to attack the shit out of her hands, or attack our hands. So we named her Lucy for Lucifer because she was a hellcat. Diesel, he's sort of a rescue. He was, we pulled him in. He needed a place to stay when he came from a divorce, not ours. But then, of course, over there, we got 2 chickens. One of them's named Hermie. The other one, I don't know what the heck she's named. Bertha, something like that. And then over there, you can see our goats, or at least one of them. She's the laziest damn goat I've ever seen in my life. She'll lay there and eat. And somewhere out there in the back is Clarence, my donkey. Alright, that's looking great. Hers is done. Mine's feeling done. So we're ready to eat. Mine is sitting at a comfortable medium rare. Hers feels like about medium. So they go in. Barbecue goes off. These are definitely done. And now we go to the table. I'm going to shut this off so I don't drop my food. Okay, one thing a lot of people don't know. Right around. Wait for the butter for the corn. Okay, we go to custom boil the last couple of minutes on the gratin. There. Looks really good. Go ahead and shut that off. Back with you in just a second. Okay, it's ready. So we have cauliflower gratin, we have shrimp, steak, asparagus and corn for my wife.